So I mean, it rhymes only in British, I guess. So you can't say Dora the Explorer. It doesn't really rhyme, but Dora the Explorer kind of rhymes, I guess. How do you spell it anyway? Do you write Explorer? So every time they pronounce it, they mispronounce it, or they like mix it with British, like bad enough. They're saying it with a Spanish accent. They're adding British on top of it. I don't know. I'm disappointed with all these TV channels. They can't even spell the number two correctly. Did you notice how it's spelled? Oh, hey, look at the beautiful planet bumper promo card thingy. Station identification. All in one. So, hey, George is being an adult. He's doing something. All by himself. Did you see it? He was doing something. And Peppa is being happy all by herself. All she needs is Jello to be happy. Like, give this pig a mud puddle and she's happy. Give this pig some food and she's happy. Whoa, that's pretty stereotypical for pigs, actually. Like, if you stop and think about it, like in real life, what do pigs like to do? Like, they like to wallow in mud and they like to eat. So, I mean, Peppa's not really that different from other pigs, real life pigs. The only difference is she can talk, right? But I mean, yeah, real life pigs can't talk. I've never heard of a talking pig before, like not a real life talking pig. I mean, you gotta. If you ever found a talking pig, what would you ask the talking pig? I would ask it a lot of stuff. I'm assuming I would be allowed to ask the pig a lot of things. So I would be like, "Yo, talking pig, how come do you talk?" That would be my first question. How come how come you can talk, you talking pig? And it would give me an answer, some kind of magical answer, because the only way a pig could talk would be through magic or science, which is the same thing, really. Oh lol. And I mean, you could make a pig talk by, like, I don't know. Could there be a scientific way to make a pig talk, like neural feedback or something? I don't know. Look at the pretty hills and sky. Look at the backgrounds of this stuff. The backgrounds were pretty good. I guess they changed the backgrounds depending on the time of the day. So when you look at these backgrounds, you can tell when this continuity is from, maybe. So the sky was very blue looking, and there were clouds. So I guess this was from like noon or afternoon. So it would be funny if the bumpers corresponded to the weather in Great Britain. Like if you like could tell what weather was at the time. If the weather in the UK was cloudy mostly, they would show bumpers with cloudy skies, and if the weather was sunny, they would show bumpers with sunny skies. That would be so funny. But nah, look at how sunny it is here in Nick Jr. 2 land. Nick, did you know that Nick is short for Nickelodeon? And did you know what a Nickelodeon is? A Nickelodeon is a jukebox where you put nickels in. What's a jukebox, you may ask? That's a music player, kind of like an MP3 player back in the day, but it was of the size of like a wardrobe or something. It was uh, of the size of like a refrigerator. That's funny. I mean, yeah, you just go there and like put in a nickel. That's a currency. You use it to pay. That's money. So you put in a nickel, like the singer Nickelback. So you know, I guess I guess this was a I don't know. Like, why would you name your channel Nickelodeon? It's like, okay, so you pay for it somehow to watch it, and then you watch it, like you go to pay for music and then you listen to the music. I don't know. I don't know what the thinking behind this name decision was. I mean, it was kind of a mystical name. I mean, there's this name Nick, like Nicolas Cage. So, I mean, it could have been named after just Nick, but no, it's Nickelodeon. And then they changed it to Nick. So it's not really that recognizable anymore. And it's very confusing. I wish they hadn't changed it. I wish Nickelodeon had stayed the same. Stayed the same and would have stayed the same, I mean. And then they changed too much nowadays. They changed the logo, they changed the bumpers, everything. So I mean, it's a completely different channel. It's a nice channel to watch, but it's not Nickelodeon anymore. Not the Nickelodeon I once knew. That's what happens all the time with TV channels. You grow up, and the TV channel grows up with you. And then you're like, don't grow up because I want to, watch the old stuff. But never mind. See you next time. Bye bye.